Oh, this is a battle against xgrrrrrrrx. I start out with Breloom, and he starts out with Jirachi. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I've had a lot of things going through, but don't worry about it. He Ironheads, and I flinch, of course, so I switch out to my Flare Blitz Inte, so that hasn't come out yet. And he Ironheads, of course, because his faster guy knew he would be scarfed. So I go for the Flare Blitz, and in comes Weezing. And this does more than half. So it burns. Yeah. Flare Blitz is really good with Flare Blitz. If anyone out there wants to try it and doesn't have it, you might as well just go out and stab yourself one. It's just really good. In comes Gyarados to absorb my Flare Blitz. I send out Chi, my own Jirachi. He switches out to Jirachi. He uses Fire Punch. I don't know why. I guess some Scarf did that. Well, I Body Slam for the paralysis, which I get. Yay. Also, I go out to Entei just for another Flare Blitz. And I'm also trying to switch out my teams, so every time I battle, I'm going to try to have something different. So, just keep my game up. Left Flare Blitz, and it kills off Jirachi. And I believe in comes Gyarados. Yeah. And I switch out to Wiggles while he Dragon Dances. I was hoping to absorb a waterfall or something like that. I'm thinking I'm probably faster because I'm Scarfed, and I am, so I get the Spore off. Next, I switch back out to my Choice Band Flare by Entei. And he wakes up and Dragon Dances, which he showed for the waterfall, because I Stun Edge and kill it. Choice Band, Extreme Speed, Flare Blitz, Stun Edge. All you need. In comes Registeel. I'm like, oh, I can just Flare Blitz the hell out of that thing and die. So I switch in Vivian while he Thunder Waves. I was hopefully trying to go for the 6-0 at this point, but having Vivian paralyzed wasn't going to work out. So I switch up Stealth Rocks, and because I get paralyzed, and he switches out to Sceptile Y, Hidden Power Fighting. He leaves Storms to kill me off. I didn't know what to expect from this at this time. I thought it would be Life Orb, which it's not. So I'm like, okay, I'm not sure still. So I switch him with Wiggles, and I knew he'd switch in Registeel for some reason, so I superpowered. And I believe it's a 2-hit KO. Yeah, very easily 2-hit KO. So down goes Registeel. In comes his own Breloom. I'm like, oh, hi, well, Breloom. So I switch in Glass, my defensive Latias. And he Spores. So I'm like, okay. I switch in Latias because I know I take both stabs very well. Even though my defense isn't that great. So I see Spore, Toxicor. I'm thinking, oh, it's a natural set. So he switches into Sceptile, besides getting the sub up, like I thought he would. He Dragon Pulses. This did a lot. And I figured out at this point in the battle that it was Specs for doing that much damage. So I switch into Chi to take the Dragon Pulse. And it doesn't do too much, I believe. Yeah, not much at all. And he Dragon Pulses again, and I Ironhead. This is the second time this happened to me, where it just hardly lives. Gion was the first time. Well, that's since battling her Gold Soul Silver. So Dragon Pulses again, well, I get the Wish. So I know he'd switch out, get healed off. Dragon Pulse couldn't do much. So he switches out to Breloom, and I Ironhead. And my wish comes true. I knew I was faster than Adamant Breloom, and so I went first and headbutted while he tried to substitute, which didn't go too well for him, and he goes for the Focus Punch, which doesn't go well because I just kill it. I guess he was expecting a switch or something. It goes out to Sceptile and for a Leaf Storm, hoping to kill me. Choice specs do a lot to this thing, even though it says has very amount of special defense EVs. And I Iron Head for the win. Good game.